This is Talk About Topeka on Gab Local TV and TV 25. This episode brought to you by Field of Greens and The Break Room. And here's your host, Chris Schultz.
All right, so we're back here in the studio. In our last segment, we were talking a little bit about Dale Easton and the Drunkard, which we're reviving this year again. It's a huge year for it. So many years we've been doing this show in Topeka. It is an icon of this area of melodrama. I encourage everybody to get out and check it out. And we have these really cool shirts that Frank was trying to talk a little bit, and I cut him off because, you know, we have to take breaks and such. But we were talking about these shirts. Do you have the picture of that shirt out there, Frank? See, there it is. That's what's going to be on the shirt.
It's going to be on a sky blue shirt. Exactly like the only other shirt that was made for the whole run. We're getting close to being at 1,000 performances. We're not quite there yet, but so we kind of
1,000 live performances of the Drunkard.
Yeah, 1,000 of those, and you know. They're so excited. They wanted to keep going, and they keep going, and so yeah, we gotta love the Drunkard. Because,
yeah, we do.
You know, it's been going on since 1963, I think it was.
So many people in the community have been involved with this production over the years, and a lot of the coolness about it is that when we do the show, so many people who've been in it will show up. And they'll talk to the person, of course, who played the role. And that's one thing that's really cool. I think they said to me that, Karen said that Dale had played pretty much every role in the show because that's what they did. They would all try different roles.
Well, Karen, the director, has played every female role in the show. And she's playing 2 of them during the run of this. So you got to make sure you're going to see her in the show as well. You know.
Absolutely. We'll love the lovely Karen Hastings. And of course, Phil Grecian is back to do the Drunkard again this year. Always glad to have him around. But those shirts, we've got some cool things happening this time with the shirts. We're making some interesting improvements to the break room, and we're asking for a little bit of help. So if you're going to buy your tickets for the Drunkard, please pick up one of those shirts too. All of the proceeds, we're having all those shirts made locally here with Reliant Apparel, our friends down the street here. And all the proceeds are going to be invested back into the break room's facility to make the place have a better set. So it's going to be a better set with more comfortable seating and making the experience more comfortable for our patrons. So you can help us by supporting it if you like it. And we do this because it's not a huge, anybody in theater, and they've asked us, how can you guys be a business that runs a place like this, a theater that offers people opportunities to get on stage? And we offer the opportunities for people who want to try and get better at something, and that's what we do, right, Frank? Like with that space, with the comedy, for instance.
Yeah, we do comedy. We have during the school year we have the Washburn Jazz people come on the stage. There's been all kinds of stuff on that stage. We used to do karaoke, but there's so many of the options for karaoke in town. We're just like, let's let them do their karaoke.
We're trying. You can really tell. There was a segment. We'll put this segment in the show. We'll make this segment next. But there was a segment we produced a while back with Vicki Tremblay at one of the comedy shows that we were doing down there, and she really does a good job of explaining what this has done for the art of comedy in this region. It's become a destination there, and it's because it wasn't done for money. It was done for the whole goal of giving people the opportunity to get out there and try their stuff in front of a friendly audience and be able to grow. That's the whole idea. So many people have graced this stage at the break room, and we just want to make it a little bit better for people.
What I like about what she said, now with the interview she did was a few years ago, and we were the only place in town doing comedy at that time. Mm-hmm. There are several other venues that have decided that, let's get on the comedy bandwagon. Let's do this. Yay. Now, the comedians like our venue better because they're not going into a bar, per se.
That is one draw that we have.
Where there is a bar there, but they're not going into a bar where 10 people out of 200 are there to see the show.
And the rest are there to
And
watch the
rest
game.
and they're or talk
Yeah,
or
yeah.
scream over the comedians or whatever. So there's always
That exact reason right there over, since the interview we're going to show you, so many people from all over the place have come here, and we're so just overjoyed to have the amount of the quality of entertainment that we've been able to grow and help foster, and it's brought other people who are really, really talented to be able to work with those people, and it's fostered a comedy community, I guess you could call it.
Even with the comedians that come in, they always say, you know what, there might not be a huge, giant crowd like we're used to in Kansas City, but this is an option for people in Topeka to come to see and to enjoy comedy.
I'm going to tell you, I'm
comedy
going to go
club.
farther than this. It's not just the fact that we have comedy in Topeka to come and support it. We have people from Kansas City, Lawrence, Wichita regularly coming to perform here because they really do appreciate the camaraderie and the space. We have really good audiences. They like our audiences here, and they get good feedback on their rehearsals. And because a lot of them will come and they'll be doing their shows for these people. They're right in their faces. And if you're a comedian, what do you want to see? Do you want to see people smiling at you or frowning at you? And the fact that everybody that goes to see the shows is there to see the show, that's awesome. So we're going to show you a clip of an interview we did coming up next after this one. But we do want to encourage you, please, if you're interested in what we're doing and you want to make the break room a little more comfortable and help us be able to take it to the next evolution step here and just improve what we're able to do, we encourage you to buy one of those shirts, because we decided that however many of those shirts we sold, we're going to invest all the rest of the money, all the money that comes from it, into making that facility better to serve the people who enjoy what we do. So there's a great opportunity there, and we certainly appreciate everybody who's helped us get where we are at this point, because if it was up to Frank, I don't even know where we would be.
Wow, what do you want me to say to that?
Let's go to commercial.
All righty.
Okay.